How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Shifting Lanes. My name is Hanson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm here in Portland, Oregon in front of the IPD USA headquarters, here preparing for the garage sale event that they have going on every May. There's a lot of fancy Volvos around here, and you've seen the videos probably. If not, please check out the links down below. But I found another fancy one. This is an S60R. Now, you know that I have a 2005 Volvo S60R, but it doesn't look anywhere close to this crazy. Now, let's go talk to the owner, Andrew Abson, and let's talk about what he's done to the car. Andrew, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
So tell me more about this car that you have here. This is, it looks like it's a 2004?
It's a 2004. Yep, you can tell by the black kind of not paint match trim, the black plastic trim there.
When did you get this?
So I graduated high school, and first thing when I had some money, found this on Craigslist. It was a great investment, right? Yeah. 2007, I think, is when I picked it up. And driving it home, it was great, pulled hard, but about like 2 weeks into it, the entire clutch kind of assembly blew up on me.
Oh,
and,
no.
So
how expensive was that to fix?
Well, that was before I kind of knew how to turn a wrench for real. And that was putting you back about seven stacks, right? Factory labor there, man. And Volvo parts, but you know, it's been good ever since.
Yeah.
A little lighter flywheel now, but you know,
That's cool.
It's not too bad.
So let's talk about visually speaking here, because from back here it looks like it's like stock, right? But then you pull back, you see the wheels and tires are out a little bit. He's got the spoiler over here, so. And then he's got this this cutout, I guess, for better airflow, right? Speed holes.
Exactly right. You got the air filter kind of right underneath there, and I think that's a Evolve Volvo or Evolade now, but they had kind of the hood grill there.
Okay, so he's got the IPD logo there, and there's something special about this car actually, because IPD makes a turbo kit. And I believe this is one of the first cars that they tuned the turbo kit on, right?
Yeah, this is the Beta. This is the Beta Beast.
The Beta Beast, and it's still rolling. So that really talks about the quality of IPD, right? And also Volvos.
Yep, that's that's one of the big things about Volvo and MTE is being able to kind of tune based off the piggyback and kind of keep all the Volvo ECM safety checks in there. Okay. So you can just thrash on this car all day. Every day.
Why don't you pop the hood? Yeah.
So, well, you know, it's just kind of normally they come with kind of a blue kind of valve cover.
Right.
Still have it. This is just kind of a stock one, but we went with the Rebel Blue accents. Got it on the brakes too.
Very nice.
I really like that car. So just kind of one of my buddies, Adam Nonis. He's like a car god, fabrication god. He helped me out with the airbrush, but he tried to kind of do some custom airbrushing.
I like the blending. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, kind of black and blue, because you know, trying to keep it together there. Yeah. And then Abson Racing over here doing some tuning. Abson. You know, we're not as efficient as the stock airbox, but you know, it looks good. Carbon fiber. You know, I'm just trying to learn, and
so you did all that work yourself.
If you want to call it work, yeah, I did.
Hey man,
yeah.
it looks good.
It's yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But yep, it's you know, it's been good. Got the SDR, you know, double strut braces there. My wife actually got that for me, so I got to throw that on there. And then
very cool.
When we had the turbo in and out there, just kind of put the stars on there, all just for aesthetics. You know,
it's a really nice touch. And you mentioned about the brakes earlier. And now, are these the R brakes?
These are the stock R Brembo brakes.
Okay.
Yep, we just kind of Rebel Blue OEM paint. It's been holding up, clear coat. Painted them up. Got I think those are the stock tech slotted and drilled rotors behind there. But
very cool. It looks super aggressive, and of course they've got the Abson Racing tire stickers on the side.
Always got to represent. It's a little dirty. We'll maybe clean that up a little, but you know, it's we drive this car, so it's all good.
And Andrew came from Seattle all the way down to Portland, Oregon for this show. So yeah, the car's gonna go through a cleaning process before it goes through the show, but still, as is, it looks super mean. And I'm trying to figure out what color this car is, because this is the gray color, the
titanium gray, yes.
The titanium gray, but there's
some a little different.
Some
a little exactly right. So just about 24 hours ago, I got some kind of. This is the M3. I think it's a color flip. I'm totally blanking on the name, but when I saw it on the panel, it was like, hey, that looks about close enough to titanium gray. And on certain angles, it definitely does, and that's kind of what I really like about it. It's just a little something extra, OEM plus, if you would.
And of course, you've got the carbon fiber spoiler there as well.
Got the carbon fiber spoiler. Yeah. Got the conversation starter with all the lovely state patrol and police officers. But you know, it's once they understand, it's just to keep temperatures down. They're okay.
Let's step inside.
Absolutely.
Because it looks like you've done a lot inside here.
Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of removal. Got my co-pilot here, Clive Benningtonson.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
That's Clive Benningtonson.
Clive
Benningtonson.
Benningtonson.
Correct pronunciation. But yes, he's my co-pilot for life. He helps me in the carpool lane.
Very cool.
And yeah. So inside, kind of just the OBD2 scan gauge, you know, just to help kind of check codes on the fly. Not that you ever need to, but there's some good information here. Obviously, really like the blue gauges, so decided to go with the IPD kind of boost gauge. It's been kind of, since I bought the car, Chris has always been helping me out. It's perfect look, really matches well.
Yeah.
Kind of the gauge bezel here, when we were dabbling in fabrication, kind of put the wideband in there. Could be cleaner, but it's functional, tactical, and practical if you ask me.
And back here I see you've got some extra scaffolding material back here.
Yep, just a kind of a harness bar, you know, just for the harnesses here. Used to do some autocross. I think I might need to check my specs on the seats, but you know, it's fully upholstered,
right?
It's fully upholstered. Well, yeah, it's not going down.
Back
it's
here, yeah.
Stock. Yeah, it goes stock holes, so it should hold.
Do you remember what class you were running in?
Oh, it was stock tire, stock street tire, getting owned by a pretty tuned, corner balanced car. STIs and Evos, exactly right.
Yep. And you've got the Spaceball is no longer there.
No longer there. You know, we went back and forth, but I didn't really want to cut up the assembly, and I haven't found. I'm on the prowl. Maybe at IPD's hashtag the garage sale here, we'll find one in the swap meet.
That's awesome.
I really like the Spaceball, but it's got I think it's TME, kind of the short shifter on there on the front, and then I think the bushings, and that kind of helped, and it makes it feel a little more like a race car. It'd be, you know, it's on the list to get one of those sequential dog boxes. That's the dream. But that's when we got 800 horsepower. So.
Speaking of horsepower, what are you pushing out in this car?
Ooh, I think. So factory, they claim it's like 300 at the crank. And I know, like we were saying, this is the IPD 4T4 turbo car, and I think we're around 337 wheel horsepower. And, you know, people might say, oh, that's only 30 more, but that's to the wheels, and that's about 100 more horsepower, and you definitely feel it, and it definitely holds its own.
So one last question. What is it like to drive?
Well, so it's got the VC coilovers, and I really like the stance. It's pretty dialed in right now. We got 15 H&R spacers in the back, and I think we're at like 35, or it's 1 inch on standard in the rear. So I mean, my wife, if she doesn't like it, but all my coworkers love to go to lunch with me. So yeah, it's fun. It's loud. It's got a 3-inch straight pipe with like a 21-inch resonator that I put in there myself, and you know, it's loud. It's the turbo spools. It's a fun car, man. Everyone breaks their necks. Sometimes I put neck braces in there and kind of throw them out on
give them fair warning.
No, right? I don't. But it's nice, and I still love it, and that's kind of all that matters, right?
Well, cool, man. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for showing me this car.
Of course, man.
Andrew Abson from Abson Racing. This is a seriously like S60R in beast mode, and it looks awesome. It looks mint, and it's got the guts to show for it. So
Hey,
anyway,
always great to meet another S60R owner, man, and it's like a brotherhood. So hey.
yeah, I appreciate it. Well, anyway, you could check out this car at the garage sale. Although you're probably watching this in the future, but this will probably return in future garage sales, so make sure you look out for it. This is the first car that IPD USA tuned their 4T4 turbo kit on, so this is really special. But anyway, let's wrap up the video right there. My name is Hanson. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe, and also hitting that notification bell so you can get notified anytime we make a new video. If you want to see more of the IPD garage sale videos, please check out the links down below. And again, from here, Portland, Oregon, at the IPD USA garage sale, logging off. I'll see you next time.